Hello everybody, my name is the Dr. 011 and welcome to another episode of the Great Model Railway Journeys. So guys, we are back. And that can mean two things, I suppose. We are back in the garage, back at the model railway for the first time in 2022 for me. But also, it's the first video in probably coming up to a month, I believe. And that's just for the simple reason that, this year in general has been very busy. You've obviously got school stuff, and then I've also been doing a theatre show. So there's been a lot of stuff going on. But nonetheless, we are back in the garage. It's been freezing down here. So I haven't really, there's been no reason to come down because you'd have to have all the heaters on it, and it's cold now and it's really not that cold outside. So it is what it is. But I've got some new stuff to show to you guys. Obviously this stuff I did get at Christmas, so it isn't that new anymore, but it's the first time it's been down in the garage. I'm just going to get into it. So for scenery purposes in the future, I've got a bit of grass, which, you should have seen my face at Christmas when I got grass. I was like, ooh, grass! But it's always good to have more scenic items. Got a Hornby water tower. I'll have to work out where to put that today and get all the stickers on and all that fun stuff. I've got a cool new truck, if you can see there. So that'll add to the length of my freight trains. It's going to be a really healthy looking freight train now, good length. And last but not least, a Hornby Pullman coach. Yes, this is, I've got two of these already, but this is now going to mean I can have a 4-coach Pullman train, which is going to look, hopefully, really, really awesome. So yes, that's the new stuff I've got and I'm going to get out today. And then after we've put it all on the layout, hopefully, I'm going to talk a little bit about the future. So let's get on to putting this stuff on the layout. So I've got the things out onto the layout. I've got the water tower over here for now. We've got some stickers on. That top bit was a bit awkward to get on. Here's the little water pipe and all that. The ladder isn't really on that well, but we can work it out. The windows aren't in because it's that kind of... It's the same thing with those ones that aren't in either. But I could do it at some point when the layout's more in that stage of needing like finished kind of scenery. By the ballast, by the way. There you go, love that. Also, one thing I forgot to mention that is new is a little bag of trees, which is obviously going to help when we go to scenery stuff, which is awesome. But yes, the railway is fired up. And here we have Franco and Mallard now with their new truck and coach. No, this isn't really good enough, is it? Okay, I know what we can do. Let's get some more. Oh, there we go. Hey, this looks better. Ah, so there we go. This is now my 4-coach Pullman train with Mallard. And then I've got every truck and a little bit of rolling stock out for Franco. And this is looking like an awesome size freight train for a big strong engine like Franco. But more to do with my layout as well. Because if obviously the layout was bigger, we'd have a bigger train. But that looks awesome for the size of the layout. Really long, really cool. So yes, now it's time to get back behind the operations. And let's get them moving. The first train departing for 2022 is the Mallard with a 4-coach Pullman train. Man, am I happy to be back. I'm a bit cold, but nah, it's all worth it. Comes the Mallard. There's the new coach at the front, and here comes the older ones. It's a nice shot where you can see the Mallard going past with the new coach, well, with the whole full coach train, and then that. Now I'm going to bring Franco up to speed a little bit. But they're both on 50. I'm not going to go for any sprints today. We're just going to get them moving and be happy that we've got 2 awesome trains going around the layout. And yes. Oh, it's so good to be back, honestly. And then you can see at the back down there, you can see the new water tower. I'll come over here. We'll get different angles of the layout as they're going around. So obviously this may move. That's kind of what happens when we get new stuff. But it's there for now. Super cool. Next to the signal box. But I will have a little discussion about the future in a second. And kind of tell you what the plan is for the railway going forwards. And hopefully what we want to achieve in 2022. Now that hopefully the weather's getting a bit warmer. And we can be down here more often. Which is super awesome. Super excited for all of that, of course. But yes. Yeah, this is really lovely just to see my engines back down here. So Franco and Mallard are the first two running for this year. Franco with a new truck at the front, and then some additions from last Christmas and my birthday and all this stuff. So it's really awesome. And yes, have one more going round, and then we'll kind of have us talk about the future, and then we'll end the video. But no, really lovely to be back. Hopefully you guys are happy to see the engines back running again. With some new stuff. So yes, you've seen the trees, the grass, and all the exciting stuff that can come for scenic stuff in the future. There you go, there's my favourite sign that I haven't shown off in a while. Beware of the trains as they go past. There, and they're in the background, yay! But yes, that is the engines running for the day. Now we'll get back to a little talk. Yay! So everybody, it's so lovely to see my trains going around again. First time 2022, but most definitely not the last. Hopefully there's going to be quite a lot this year. Fingers crossed. Of course, school stuff aside, you know, when we have free time, I'm going to do what I can, and it should be really good. And with that time, one thing I really would like to do, and I've been discussing with people in the background, is an extension, which sounds ridiculous because we've kind of been working up to this point to get this layout exactly how I want it. But then, as you may remember, the Great Model Railway Journeys on tour, when I went to that awesome layout from town of Hornby in North Wales, we came home and I was like, well, me and my mum were just thinking, what could we do with this? And I'm just going to go with the basic idea. Obviously, I've got no idea how plausible this is, but taking from where obviously it's down here for me, down where the main platform is, having a siding and a branch that comes off the main layout and goes right round behind me with, obviously behind this mirror, there'll be a viaduct over here. It'll go around, basically around the garage, so we've got a whole branch that goes right behind me. That's the idea. Obviously there's stuff that needs to be cleared, and, you know, there's a lot to be done. And a lot might change, but it's all in the idea of having the best layout possible in this space, because it would be awesome. So I definitely think that there is a chance we get some familiar faces on the channel at some point this year. And fingers crossed, within the next 8 months or whatever, we can get a lot of progress to get that going, maybe get it finished. I've got no idea how much time we're going to have, but there's an idea, and it could be awesome. So what I'm going to do now, after I finish filming this video, is I'm going to go do some measurements, work out how much space I've got to work with, and yes, that's the idea for the future. But at the end of the day, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It's been so lovely coming back down to the garage for the first time in a while. It is freezing cold, but not as cold as it has been, so no, it's been lovely to do this. Nice to see some engines running, and I really do hope to see you in the next one. So of course, if you've liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because somehow we've got really close to 150 subscribers after all those advent calendar videos, and even when my recent videos haven't done that well, I've still got subscribers from other places. So thank you so much to everybody, and yes, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye everyone.